guys, this is the part 3 where we are going to do the major work of combining the face model we made and the base body model we made in the fuse, combining them to be a one model or getting them together as a stunt double. So this is how you import your fuse model, the base model we made in the fuse, and as you can see the textures are not good at all. There are two things we have to do. First, we are going to delete the eyes, as we don't need the eyes. Our face model has the eyes, so we are not going to need the eyes. And then the default, which are the eyelashes, which we are not going to use right now. If you want the details, you can use them later on. You can go and watch Learnin's episode 3-part series on this stunt double series to how to get the eyelashes done right. So I'm not going to use them, so I'm going to delete them. And we have our base model, and I'm going to select all the textures and delete them. So this is how our base model looks right now, because as you know, the textures were not looking good, and editing those textures which are already imported is not a good idea. So we are going to do that from the scratch. So I'm going to create a new material, go inside the folder where we saved the base model, and we are going to select the texture. So this is how you go. You select the color, tick the color, and then edit the image, or click here and then go inside the save where you save the base model, and you select the texture. So this is the basic body texture. I'm not going to go deep inside the reflections and all. You can go later on, or you can watch Learnin's 3-part series. As I said, it is a deep tutorial on all the reflections and everything. I'm just here to make a really good stunt double, following these easy steps taught by him, but making the model more looking like you. He has covered all of these. I am covering this because I just want to make this tutorial easy for you guys. If you have watched that series, it's already easy, but if you are new to my channel, you can watch this and learn. Just going to fast forward this thing, and we have the basic model with all the good textures, and we click render. It's all good. Right now we are going to make it much better later on. Now we are going to merge the face model we made with the face generator. The face model is going to be bigger. It comes with 2 textures which we are going to delete, 3 or 2 textures which we are going to delete, because the face model comes with the face texture and the mouth texture which is inside, which if you want to animate the face and the mouth, you will have the teeth and the tongue inside the face. So just right now we are going to align the face, the sizes to the base model, and then we are going to align it. Now, I know what you're thinking, what I'm doing. Just follow me here right now. I'm just aligning this. You should do the same. You just have to see what I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to show you later on a good technique to remove the base model's face and with our face. So we are just aligning it, the nose and everything, the angle and everything. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit until I get it right. I think now everything is good. So we are going to go inside the base model, select the body, and then we are going to go inside the sculpt, brushes and smooth, and then we are going to smooth the body out, so the body will go inside. This is how you do, so the pixels, the polygons of the body are not will not loses the quality. Only the polygons which we are putting smoothly inside our head model, which we added later on. So this is a good technique you can use to remove the polygons you don't need and without deleting them, so it will not lose the quality. So this is how the body head model goes inside our head, and the same technique which we are going to use for our head model. So the head model goes inside the hair, and there are, now I'm going to put the textures on this to make it easy. So as you can see, if we hide our head model, there is the body model smooth out inside. This is the teeth and the tongue I was talking about, the throat, the mouth model which comes inside of your face model if you want to animate the face. So these are the teeth which will be inside. So I'm just going to put the textures on them, so it makes much better sense afterwards. As you can see, there are two textures. One is the face texture and then one is the piece texture. I'm not going to play with the reflection and everything. There is no normal with this face texture. I'm just selecting them. When you put textures on it, you can see the mouth and the teeth inside. So this is our face model and this is our body model. So as you can see, it's actually coming out of the hair, so we are going to do the same. Now I'm just going to play with the reflections a little bit to make it look better. And I know what about the FG. We are going to play with the textures later on after getting the model right. I'm just going to fix the model, the size and everything again, and play with the same smooth brush for the body and the head to get it inside. Why I'm doing this, because I selected the polygons and deleted them, and it took a little bit longer than this, and it was a little bit hard, and it was losing the quality of the model made from the fuse. So I thought, why not do this instead of deleting the polygons. And this is the reason I said you should know the basic Cinema 4D before trying this. Now, doing the same process on the head model we created, you should pay attention that it does not affect the ears or the shape of the face. It just have to be smoothened out a little bit, not the ears. It should go inside but do not affect the ears. You can play with the pressure and everything with this tool. And this is how you get your face model with the base model we made. Now we are going inside the polygon part of this tutorial, so we are just going to make this thing look much better. We are just going to select the ring to select all the ring polygons, and then we are going to select it to so we are going to just decrease the size, and I know you can see it's rough a little bit, but we are going to play with the smooth tool again. This is how the polygons are gone inside the neck, and we are going to play with the pressure settings a little bit so it does not affect too much to the head model. We are going to play with the settings and the smooth tool again to make it smoother. Now it's completely on your basis. You delete the polygons, you smooth them out, you put them inside. These details will not look too much as it's a stunt double and it's not going to completely replace yourself. It's just going to be used in certain conditions where it's not physically the action is done. You can use this stunt double to replace yourself in the action of pulling yourself back or falling from a building or something like that, which is not physically possible for yourself or your actor. You can use this stunt double to replace him or her in the scene where you cannot do the actions physically. This details are not that much important. If you want to do, you can use this method and go deeply inside this way to make everything smooth and stand out perfectly. I'm just going to fast forward this part as I'm doing the same thing, just making it right, smoothing out. Now I know the texture of our face and the base model texture does not look the same. We can play with the textures later on. As I said, it will not stand out that much later on, but for now we have our head model on our base model, and now we are going to go inside the textures a little bit. So we are going to edit the texture to look more like the face texture we made, the body texture a little bit browner according to my skin color. So I'm going to make it a little bit browner so it matches with our texture. It's a nice cherry on top if you want to do this. It's completely on you. So the next thing is going to be removing the FG watermark from the face texture.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel to see more.